The Philippines is known to have two major languages, English and Filipino. According to Philippine National Statistics Office, almost 64% of Filipinos ages 5 and above already know how to speak English. It is no doubt that Filipinos are known internationally because even though English is not usually used in homes, the language is taught in schools for it has been always part of the Philippine basic education curriculum. This showed great effect in terms of global competitiveness because other countries prefer Filipinos as their employees due to English speaking abilities. In 2009, the Department of Education decided to step up their game by adding an elective where students can learn other foreign language. This is called Special Program in Foreign Language or SPFL. This is only offered for selected schools in junior and senior high school. In the future, I believe that SPFL will be of good help to the Philippines once it becomes a mandatory subject in high school. The fact alone that a number of Filipinos are bilingual makes the country very competent and welcoming of foreigners. However, there are disadvantages in bilingualism and multilingualism. According to Iris, a disadvantage of being bilingual requires a complete immersion in the language to be effective. So, it will be difficult for a student to obtain complete knowledge on other language. On other note, a good advantage of multilingualism is having a healthy brain by developing cognitive skills, lowering chances of having Alzheimer's disease. SPFL is for those students who have mastery on Filipino and English based on the National Achievement Test. It is understandable that in order to learn a new language, one must know his or her mother tongue. But then, how could we empower this if the language basic education is not good? It is important to know your motherland before practicing other people's culture. SPFL started in 2009 and it focused on teaching Spanish, French, Nihongo, German, and Mandarin. In 2017, there are more than 10,000 students nationwide who are part of SPFL. There was a controversy in 2018 where DepEd decided to add Korean in SPFL. The media misinterpreted the implementation for they thought that Filipino subjects will be removed. DepEd clarified that SPFL is only an elective, unlike Filipino which is a mandatory subject. Going back, it is better to offer more languages in SPFL. In USA, the major languages they teach are Spanish and French, according to American Council on the Teaching of Foreign Languages. So, the Philippines should offer more languages different from that. Not to mention, one of the K-12 program's aim is to provide sufficient time in mastery of concepts and skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for tertiary education, middle-level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. Therefore, making SPFL mandatory in senior high school will help students develop different such skills. SPFL, according to DepEd, helps learners develop skills in listening, reading, writing, and viewing that are fundamental in acquiring communicative competence in a second foreign language. There are different other ways in improving the education system in the Philippines, and SPFL is a good starter to improve not only for the students alone, but also for the country.